So now what are we going to learn today? This is super, I would say amazing framework. As I said, it is called meta framework. So now let's see. I'll write down the question here first. Why do you human have so much conflict with one
another?
Why do you human have so much conflict with one another?
We all have different characters. We
Mm.
all come from different background, and we all have our own belief.
Yeah,
Our own thoughts.
yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Personality, attitude,
Mm.
Yes, exactly.
Values,
value. Oh, you definitely value. Yep.
and it's quite interesting, right? With this type of question. So if we will be able to understand it, it will help us a lot. But the people, as I said, out there subconsciously, the moment when they ask this question, sometimes they feel bad about themselves also. Why is this all happening? You know? But for us, yeah, probably. Because every single one of us are unique. We have different beliefs, different values, different background, different personality, you know, different understandings and so on. So now what I'm going to share with you, this is quite interesting because this meta framework was developed by the person named Claire Graves. Claire, C-L-A, Claire Graves. Claire Graves. So she came out with a model of psychology development, which is called spiral dynamic. Okay, so don't worry so much about all those terms and everything. It will make sense later. From that spiral dynamic, I've learned from my mentor where they came up and they extended the model called Trustme model. Okay, Trustme model. Trust me model. So it is a meta framework.
Yes, Min. That text there you can't see. I can't see.
Yeah, you can see.
Oh, this one,
The green one, yeah.
Oh, the
because
green
of the
Trust me model. And you are going to keep this model as part of your tools for the rest of your life. And you are going to love it, especially when we talk about business later. So it's a meta framework. So what this framework do is actually it evaluate the different level of our thinking. Okay. So Trust Me model evaluate different level of our thinking. All right. So Claire Graves mentioned this model as a psychology development. Right. So what is that? You guys might be wondering, huh? What is Trust Me model? Okay, Trust Me model, we start with T here. Can you guys see from here? T. R. U. S. T. and E. The first one.
Upwards.
Yeah, what is it?
Why are you doing upwards?
Yeah, I'll explain to you guys.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
So do we write upwards as well?
Yeah.
Wherever that but it must begin from T. Trust Me model. So it's a level of thinking. All right. So what happened is at the beginning, trust. This is the people who doesn't trust themselves and who doesn't trust anyone else. There will be out there group of people who can't trust themselves, who cannot trust others. Okay? So this type of people, they never ask for support. They don't want to get help. Their brain stuck in survival. Okay? So they see the world against them. This is where the people, some of the people out there are stuck at this level. What happened in this level is where their fear is that huge, humongous. They are fear with every single thing. They are too scared with every single thing. To one extent, they are not willing to open up. So as I said, there are people out there. So which means that sometimes you might cross over someone where you want to help. And this person just doesn't need any help from you. They might push you away. It's not because they just simply do it. As I said, they subconsciously. They didn't realize it. They didn't realize that they need help. So this type of people, as I said, they are stuck. Normally, how come they are stuck here? Sometimes they went through quite, I would say, they went through a lot of trauma in the past during their childhood time. They might be being abused, probably domestic violence, whatsoever. These people stuck in here. Normally, you can see people who are stuck here are people, for instance, like, people sometimes they are under poverty, homeless people, or people under stress and depression. So normally they are in here. So I still remember when I did my program in this, one of the organization, because I still volunteer and support migrant women and refugees. So some of them came from the third world country, and they went through a lot of trauma. So the moment when I started to realize that they sit within this level. It's so hard for me to get connected with them because they wouldn't be able to trust me, plus because they wouldn't be able to trust themselves also. These type of people, they have like a shield. The moment when you try to help them, they will push you away. So again, as I said, it's not their fault because they are stuck in terms of probably whatever happened in the past. So normally trauma, those kind of things actually affected them a lot. So this type of people doesn't want to get help. And sometimes you can see some of your friends or even your family members. As I said, you just can't change them because these type of people, the only way to help them is where they need to open up and go and seek for help. So when I started my journey, because some of you guys know I was in depression for 7 years when I was here. So when I started my journey, I was in here, trust. I was at this level to that extent. I don't trust anyone. I don't trust myself. I hate the world. Even when I look at people, I just hate to see people's face to that extent. I didn't realize it. It's just that it's a feeling inside me. I see the world black and white. I can't see, all the rainbow, the color, sometimes people talk to me, they can see me as someone who is always smiling, always happy, but deep inside me, I was stuck. I was so stuck. And you just imagine for 7 years, I did not seek any help. I know that my parents tried to help me and a few people tried to help me, but I didn't want to. Can you see that? That is trust. Right, because this model really resonates with me and some of my clients as well. We can't do anything else because these type of people are actually, they are the one who needs to go out there and say, hey, I need help. Because the moment they are ready for that, they are on the next level. The next level is called relatable. Yeah, relatability. Because I remember when I did my volunteering program here, There are some of the women, refugees women, who can't even get out from the house. They are too scared. They were given all the facilities and everything. They do not want to go out. So that's why when I work together with this organization, we have volunteer. So this volunteer will go to their houses. We go to the house and then we support them because they are not even willing to go out from their house. To that extent, in terms of their fear. Very, very fearful person. Can you see? It's quite interesting, isn't it?
Mm.
Because I'm glad that I have that exposure. Because when I look at this trust model, it totally resonates with who I was before and who I have actually helped. So that's the reason why when I do a coaching session, so they did actually ask me a couple of times doing some kind of like training with them. I always have to make sure that I've been aware at what level they are, so that the language that I'm using, you know, the tonality, my voice, you know, my body language and everything, I have to make sure that it's resonate with these type of people. Because if I'm too overpowering, I will scare them off. So I learned the technique from my mentor, especially my tone and my body language. My facial expression is very important to deal with this type of people. Okay? Now, let's go with relatability. Who is relatability? Relatability is a very common thinking in this world. Majority of us are actually in here, relatability. Relatability is where they are already ready to go out and seek for help. So that's the reason why when I joined the coaching institute, it's where I know I was here before, but then I'm not that open yet. But the moment my coach helped me, coach me, then only I open up and I start to be more comfortable fitting myself in a group. Normally, relatability is where they would love to be in certain group so that they will fit in. So that is relatability. They still have a bit of fear, but the thing is that relatability are people who are already able to open up. Hey, I need help. So normally they will still stay. Unfortunately, these relatability people, their thinking level is where I just want to be in the group. I don't want to do anything else. I'll just be in the group. I just want to feel comfortable. I just want to fit in. That's all. Because this is a very common thinking. That's the reason why we are looking here and there to find a group where we can fit in. Correct? And so again, why are you guys here today? Isn't it? We
are related.
This like-minded group. I remember Rose said, I need another environment. I can't
Yeah. Yes.
environment anymore. Please, I'm finding it. I was in that position as well. I was looking for a group. Please help me. There's so many toxic people, or is it me? I don't know. It's just that I need to find a group where I can fit in, where they totally understand how I'm feeling. So I feel, safe. There's still fear, yeah, but you kind of like open up a bit. The only issue here in relatability is where they just want to fit in. They do not want to go out. Just be there because they are afraid if I be out from my group, maybe I might be judged by people. No. I'll just stay in my group. Then I'm happy with my group. That's it. Yes.
Can relatability also be kind of something that you like to do? Like, you know, when I had my triplet, I did have depression. And there was a time that actually was one time was very sad actually when I think about it again. Tears dah sikit lah kan. Because it was so difficult because I was alone, having the children. And there was one time I actually don't trust anyone because my parents, nobody was there to help me. When everything is everybody see me as okay, oh, so nice that you have a triplet, but at the end of the day, even though alhamdulillah, we have a good life, but to me, that time, money doesn't bring anything to you, because I'm far away from my husband. My husband only came back for 3-4 months. Only one time I see him for 1 week, and I have triplet. And I know I have to go to the shop. I have big family, but none of them helping me. Oh, Katna, can I go and buy you food? No, nobody. So I was alone all the time. And there is no no help. I have my maid to help me. My maid lah, alhamdulillah, so nice to me, and say, oh, why, ingat Tuhan. She helped, but I hate people. People come to my house because I don't want my kids to be sick, so I tell them don't come to my house. And then after a while, I told you about the spa thing. I went to spa. So I had to relax. I went to spa. So I decided to find something to do. And I met my auntie, and she had the company. And then we actually, it's not that I like her, but because of what she's doing intrigued me. So I built myself my own, how you call that? My own space. I do my little business. While I'm having my children, even though it's so hard with them, but then I have another avenue to make myself, happy, and I will make so many people customer. I was so happy. And can it be like relatable as well? Does it mean anything?
Yeah.
Does it work? Does it go into that category?
Because you are now moving yourself from trust,
From trust. Yeah.
because you feel so insecure, and then you feel that moment of loneliness. People in trust level feeling very lonely. I was like 7 years depression. I've got so many friends, but I still feel lonely. And there will be time. Have you guys experienced that also? Even for myself, sometimes, I have so many friends. There will be times sometimes I feel, oh my God, I feel so lonely. Yeah? Because this level of thinking is where it's not just it's stay, because sometimes you can move from this level to that level. It can, depending on the situation whatsoever. The most important thing, as I said, is your self-awareness, where you are right now, where do you want to move? Okay, so thank you so much, Mazna, for sharing that. It's an amazing story, isn't it? Yeah, because now you see how it's very much related to us, correct? Yeah, awesome. So for relatability, as I said, they're already starting to feel ready, as what Mazna you are doing. Like you go out there, you start meeting people whatsoever, because you already reducing a bit of fear, and at the same time you are actually ready to seek for help. So probably you're not being conscious with it, but the action that you took, you go out there and you talk to people, those kind of things, that action is actually you're pushing yourself from trust to relatability. Because as I said, there are so many people out there, they start in trust level for the rest of their life. Trust me, people like homeless people, some of the homeless people, they break through, but some of them is just homeless for the rest of their life, isn't it? And some people got stuck with the trauma, and it's stuck there for the rest of their life. And I just want to share with you guys, oh my God, this is an amazing story I have to share with you guys today, because I just coached one of these boy. I have coached him a couple of times because he met me when I did one of my session, a top among 100 entrepreneurs here in Melbourne. And he came and see me. And from his facial expression, I know that he needs help. I think he's quite young. I think about 30 years old. And then after that, we had a conversation. So I gave him like a free coaching session. And I know that something is not right. And then after that, I offered him more coaching session. He said, look, I'm jobless. I don't have money. That's fine. You're a nice boy. Let me help you, I told him. And then he worked together with me for about 6 months. And then after that, he's saying that he went through a lot also in his life. Then about 2 months ago, he contacted me. He said, hey, Yasmin, I really need help this time. So I have some funding. Please help me. So what happened today, I started the session with him again. He was in trauma ever since he was 3 years old. He's been emotionally abused by the mom. And the mom has been emotionally abused by the husband because the husband is a narcissist. What? Imagine at the age of 3 years old, he's not getting any emotional connection at all. He realized that. And he has a lot of anger in him. To one extent, when I met him just now, he always tells me that he feels numb. I don't feel anything. I don't know what sad actually means. So you just imagine throughout his life, I think for about 20 years, he never cried at all. And you know what happened just now? It was like a breakthrough. I did a session with him and he's just break into tears. First time for 20 years. He went and see the psychiatrist. He went and see the psychotherapist. He went to see all the counselors and everything. Everybody was like looking at him, pointing fingers at him. You know, it's your anger, it's your fault and everything. And today, that's why I was like so excited to see you guys today, you know, just to celebrate myself as, oh my God, you know, for me, when I saw someone and cried in front of me, for me, my God, that is beautiful. So you just imagine he suppressed that trauma throughout his life since he's 3 years old. So you just imagine that it becomes subconscious in his mind. I helped him just now, and it took a while. It took me for about 1.5 hours to help him with that. And you just imagine, he has tried his best going to all the psychiatrists and everything. And it was just so wonderful. Oh my God, he burst into tears. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Because why? It was so tight inside him for 20 years. It's just like releasing, you know, like pressure cooker.
Yes.
So he was like, listen to that just now. My God, you can see the transformation of his face. Firstly, when he met me just now, he was so pale. After he released that, oh my God, his face is red. He's local, Australian. Amazing boy. Beautiful. I told him, look, I would love to acknowledge you today because you have that courage to go through. Because it was so hard. Because that anger in him, for me to help him to go through that pain, it takes a while. He was like trying to go out, and then I'll try to push him again. And it was like amazing to see that transformational moment. It's just like a big breakthrough for him. The first time he feels sad after 20 years. Amazing, isn't it? I was like, yes! Isn't it something like so fulfilling when you see that in front of your eyes? I mean, like, it's not the mom's fault. Probably the mom went through a fault, isn't it? It's not the mom's fault. Probably it's not the dad's fault. It's just that the situation. We call it as a metadynamic, emotional intelligence. So because it plays around, whatever things that I'm going to share with you guys, you know, in terms of what I teach you guys today in terms of the framework, but also it's more than that. You know, your voice, your tonation. But the most important thing, what I did with Damien is all about being compassionate. Being compassionate. There's 2 different levels, okay? Being empathy and compassion. That's 2 different levels. Very, very different. Because why I'm saying all these things? Because empathy is where you're trying to put yourself in someone's shoes. That's all. But compassion is where you're going to feel. And it takes a lot of skill. And again, it goes back into self-mastery. Because again, for us to deal, you know, whoever, your clients or your business partner, or even relationship with husband, wife, whatsoever, you know, this plays a very important role when we talk about emotional intelligence. And I'm going to expose you guys more about that, you know, in terms of that feelings and emotion. That's what I say, it's so powerful. The moment that you know how to manage your feelings and emotion, it's not just thought. The one that I've given you all those exercise on habits and everything is all about thoughts. But now you go to the next level, which is feelings and emotion, where so many people are not being aware is one thing. We are not being educated about how to manage feelings and emotion. Whereas, do you know that throughout our life, we supposed to experience roughly about 3,000 types of feelings. 3,000 types of feelings. So how many feelings can we actually recognize or language it? I know, sad, frustrated, angry, you know.
Worry.
Boring.
Yeah, worry.
Feeling adventure, but there are actually 3,000 types of feelings out there that throughout our life we might experience some of those feelings and so on. So can you see how important it is to have that self-awareness that we can control not just our thought but also our feelings? Because the moment you have that, I tell you, can go far, not just for yourself, how you build relationship with others, and also taking care of your business. It's super, super important. So this is what we call metadynamic. Don't worry so much about the name and everything. So I'm going to help you guys in terms of emotional intelligence as well. Okay? So let's go with the third one. What is third one? The third one is uniqueness. Uniqueness. So who are these people under uniqueness?
We are unique.
Yes. Uniqueness is people who are already ready to be out from their group. They are now super empowered themselves, self-empowering. they already have that grrr inside them. They're ready to grrr, watch out.
Yeah. Watch out.
Yeah.
This one not yet. This one is just like holding the rope. No, I'm not going out there. Go. No, I'm not going out there. You know, still holding people. But this type of people, uniqueness, I am going to jump. I am going to do it. No matter whatever people say to me, I am going to take action. I don't care about people who's going to judge me or not. Resonate with that?
I need to jump on that.
You will, definitely. So here is more about self-empowerment. You found that grrr inside you already. You feel and you found it, and you are okay to be out from your circle and do whatever you like. The only problem in uniqueness is like, as I said, it's like a drunk driver again. They have that grrr and then go out and then smash everything out here and there. Because uniqueness are people, yeah, it's good. You have that superpower, but they don't have structure and system. So they start smashing here and there. And what happens? These type of people, their problem is they always feel burnt out. They always feel, oh, well, I'm so tired. I do this, I do that. I do everything. I'm cool. I can go out and take action. This is what I want to do. But at the end of the day, you come back home, oh, I feel so overwhelmed. I feel so tired, man. I feel so burnt out. Yeah. You'll be like smashing everywhere because you don't see the focus yet.
Yeah.
Because when
It sounds like,
yeah, it's quite
it
interesting.
it sounds like Johnny English.
Johnny English.
Meshing everywhere.
Yeah. Messing everything. Yeah.
Yeah, because you have that self-esteem, which is good. The only thing is that you can't see the pathway yet.
Yeah.
So you just smash everything. So why I'm explaining this, because I have experienced coaching most of the women. When I start coaching them, they started with T, they go to R. The moment they go to uniqueness, they thought that, yes, I'm done. I'm all good. No more coaching. No need coaching. Then I was like watching from far. Oh my God, this one, she's going to smash everywhere, man. She haven't finished the next level. You haven't finished yet. But some of them, they stop here. Because they thought that by stopping here, they know everything already. I know who I am already. I don't care about who people is going to judge me or not. I'm going to smash. I'm going to chase after my dreams. Yeah, go ahead. Without any system and structure. Go ahead. How is that resonating with you guys? Good?
Yeah.
Interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Now, S. What is S? S is where? That's what
Strategy.
is now. Because all this while is what my was sharing with
Structure.
me. Structure. Oh, where is my C? Structure. That's what Masna was saying. You know, like I learned through experience, those kind of thing. And now, why I need a mentor? Because I need to structure my thinking. So these type of people starting to realize that, hey, I need to have some focus. I need to have some guideline, man. I cannot just smash here and there. I'm just feeling burnt out. I need a structure and system. So these type of people here, let me see. I did mention here. They're looking for sustainability. Especially when you are running your business, correct? You can see people running a business, they just smash here and there. They have all this energy, you know? But people who are in structure, they started, you know, to systemize their business. They started to have more focus, more direction, because they are thinking, I'm going to aim for sustainability. So we, as entrepreneur, all of us, we are entrepreneur. We want to move there. And for me, I'm going through the journey from trust to relatability. I went here, from here to here, very, very quick. Not just here, I've gone from trust to uniqueness less than 6 months. But then I started to realize that structure is very important. So that's why I pick up very fast in terms of my business, because I structure it well. So which means that within just 1 year, that's the reason why within 6 months, I get back on track from starting from zero, my business, and I started making income as a business coach 6 months after that. And now I'm more into the structure and all the system. I systemize everything. I have more focus, because here is where we want to reach, where we call it as a wealth creation. You want to create wealth creation. Create wealth, sorry. Wealth creation. Yep. So we are not talking about money here, not just money when we talk about wealth creation. It's like wealth creation is where it's more about stability. You want that stability, isn't it? Yep. Good. So what will be next? Next, who wants to give it a go? What is T?
Tango, dancing. After you better well.
We have to play music.
Now you started dancing now. Tango, okay?
Yeah, I have to tango, correct. Yeah, because we already have the structure. You're looking for something.
Yes. Yes.
You know, when you look at this person, they are more calm and cool and relaxed, you know. But for this type of people, uniqueness is like they just like ramp up everywhere here and there. So here they are very, I would say, very systematic. So they know how to tackle in terms of challenges and everything. They're super, super focused, very, very focused in whatever things they do. Whatever the challenges that comes in, they know how to tackle it. This is a Formula One driver. They already know the strategy, and they're very smart, you know, in terms of not just managing their business, but also manage people and so on. They are a good, true leader here, structure. So the T is not tango. We will tango after this. Tenacity. So what is tenacity? Tenacity is where get out there and be successful. So tenacity are people who are looking for financial success. So it's no longer when we talk about the mindset. So this is the mindset of entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Wants to achieve success. It's not just doing business for a hobby. It's more than that. I want to achieve success. That's why they are very focused in terms of building the structure, building the system. They're willing to invest on themselves, as what you guys now are. You are willing to invest on yourself because you are moving. And I believe majority of you guys already here, uniqueness, or probably from relatable, uniqueness, and you are now in the process of structure. Agree or not?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I believe that majority,
Yes.
all of you guys, not majority, all of you guys now are trying to reach, get out there, do business, be successful. Yeah, that's what my client did. Because my client, one of my clients, she saw my banner. Oh my God, I love your banner. The way that you know, like the way that you stand and everything, don't mess up with me. She's so funny. Oh my God, I love your banner. Don't mess up with me. Yeah, don't mess up. This is not about fun anymore. It's about getting serious. That's the reason why you guys are here today, because I know every single one of you guys are very serious. This is what you want to achieve. Agree?
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. So tenacity, get out there and be successful. So this is the mindset of an entrepreneur who wants to be successful. That's it. They will do anything, no matter what the challenges are. I'm here. I will face all those challenges and I make sure that I will achieve my target this time. You have that feeling sometimes?
Yeah.
You have that feeling
all the time.
Yeah.
I have that all the time. Every time I wake up in the morning, this is what my goal is. I'm going to push through no matter what. Yeah. So sit within that. So sometimes you might wake up in the morning and doesn't feel a bit groggy or whatsoever. feeling that moment of anxiety, feeling just not happy with yourself, train your brain again. Tell yourself, this is what I want to achieve. I want to achieve that tenacity. It's good, isn't it? How do you feel?
Yep.
Moving from here. How do you feel?
Oh,
Great.
can't wait. Feel like
Tiring.
Yep. That's what
overwhelming.
it is. Yeah.
Mhm.
You just
Motivated.
my experience from here. I don't trust myself. I hate, as what Mazna was saying, I can't even look at people's face. I can't even look at my children's face. I hate every single one on this planet to that extent. So the moment when I push relatability, uniqueness, structure, and I am now here, my God, the feeling is just amazing. It's so amazing. You can feel it. So now the next one, M. What is M?
Money maker.
Yeah.
You're very, very creative.
I think so, yeah.
Money machine.
Money machine.
Money machine. Meaning.
So for M here is where you want to make difference. And
Make a difference. It's true.
I have a strong feeling for myself that I'm moving to meaningful. So
Different.
you want to make a difference to the world. It's no longer about you thinking just about business. Yes, you want to be successful, but you want to do more than that. Something that has purpose in you. Why are you doing this? Just like for myself, that's the reason why I'm out here now. I go out there. I spread my voice, my messages to the world. Because why? It's so meaningful for me. The reason why I created the EQB's Academy, as I said, I want, especially all the entrepreneur, whatever it is, it's a lifelong learning journey. Keep learning. Knowledge is so important. That's the reason why I'm out there to spread this to the people throughout the whole entire world, if I can, to tell them how important it is to keep learning until you die. Because I've experienced that. 15 years running my business, ups and downs. How many times I failed? 3 times I went bankrupt. It's not just about talking about financially, but how it affected me.
That time.
Yeah, the time, my health, my mental health, how I fall under depression for 7 years, and my relationship with my husband, with my kids, it's just like, even with my parents, so messed up. So the moment when I experienced that, sometimes that's the reason why I feel grateful with the experience that I went through. And I'm glad that I opened myself enough to seek help. And I'm glad that my mentor helped me to push me through until here. To the extent that my business is what Mazna was saying just now. It really resonated with me, Mazna, when you were saying that it's not just about money. It's something else. True, Patty, Rose, and also Sanya?
Yeah.
It must be something else. Do you feel that when you want to do? Because I know when I coach Rose also, I know. It's something else, isn't it, Rose? When you wanted to come out, with your, IP expertise and everything. I know there's a deeper meaning in every single one of you guys. Yeah. And this is where the journey is that most of the people wanted to achieve.
And a sense of satisfaction. Can you say that also? You want to do something, yeah. Exactly. Feel good about it, yeah.
Feeling. So for me, here today to support you guys, even the reason why I share about my coaching session with Damien just now. Can you see how I light up? How fulfilling it is?
Yeah.
It's not just about money, because I know he can't pay me. I told Damien, that's fine. How much? You just pay me. That's fine. I just want to help you. And the moment that breakthrough after 20 years, never cried throughout his life, and you can do that to one specific person, can you see how fulfilling it is? Because I'm not just helping Damien. I'm helping Damien probably to get back a good relationship with the mother. You never know. If that happened, I'm gonna cry. Seriously. Yeah. You never know. He might change. The mom might change. Amazing, isn't it? So this is what business is all about, guys. This is entrepreneurship. This is entrepreneur. Where so many people got stuck with business, money, money, money. Take, 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 take. No. Business is not about taking. Business is about giving.
Yes. Yep.
You give, you want to get that fulfilling. I just can't describe it. That's the reason why I move forward with my business, because I want to help so many ladies like you guys. Go out there, spread your wings. All of you guys have your own genius zone. That's why my vision is to bring out your genius to the world. Go out there, help more people. I'm not teaching you guys to go out there and become popular, become famous, and go viral.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's not my mission.
No,
It's not right. So that's why sometimes people
that's not the goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
some people got confused when we talk about marketing. Marketing is not just like putting yourself out there and get judged by people. It's not. I market myself because of my authenticity. This is how I approach people and educate people. That's my style. I can't follow someone's style because I wanted to educate people in a way that is very much resonate with you, and also it's fun as well. You have to learn in a fun way as well, isn't it? Sometimes you have to laugh. Not
Yes.
yeah. So
Yeah.
powerful. It's super powerful. And the last one we call it as evolution. So evolution.
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 Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Evolution. So evolution are people like Steve Jobs, like Simon Sinek, like Lisa Nichols, Oprah, Tony Robbins. All these people are actually a teacher based on their amazing experience. They go out there and try to change the world. They go out, do all this charity work to help and support others. Can you see? So which means that for you to reach into meaningful and evolution, of course, you got to make sure that you are financially successful as well in order for you to help others. You can't help others if you're not financially successful also, correct?
Yes.
You need that. Because that's why you can see all these people who are very successful people, they have their own charity work, which I really want. That is my another aim.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Yeah. And that will be all your aims as well, isn't it? Not just my aim, your aim as well. You want to help people. It's just amazing, isn't it? The moment you give, I tell you, just give.
Just give.
Yeah, especially small children. I always want to have this charity to go to all these poor country. This is my imagination now, my dream. I want to go to all these poor country. I want to help all these poor children. They don't deserve to live in that kind of environment. That's me. But I would love you to have.
It's touching my heart.
Isn't it? It's business.
Yeah, I work with children. I know how it is.
You just give them some snack and you see how they jump. I was like, oh my God. Yeah?
There's two organisations at the moment that me and my husband is supporting.
Mm.
It's all educating young children, Cambodian children.
Mm.
One of them is it's called Save Cambodian Fund. So that's just helping build school for poor family that can't send children to school.
Yeah.
So we sort of raise money to help build school.
Mm.
Yeah. So there's two charities that I'm involved in, and
Amazing, Patty. How do you feel when you have that charity organization? How do you feel?
I feel very satisfied and fulfilled the fact that I was one of them before I came to Australia.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what they're going through, because that was me.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes when I said to my mum, like there's a lot of international students that I want to help. I'm helping one now. She's working for me now.
Mm.
And I said to my mum, oh my God, we have to help this girl. It's like, she's an international student. She's got no money. This COVID hit. Her parents doesn't have any money to support her. She needs to support herself. We have to help her. And mum said,
Mm.
yeah, remember when we first came here, we were like her.
Mm. Wow.
We didn't have any. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I was like her. Yeah. So now it's my time to give back, even though I'm not at the top at the moment, but I'm giving
Yeah.
as I'm going along at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. We can start giving in any way. It's not necessarily money.
Mm.
You can do anything. Like for myself, I continue doing all this volunteering work. Because the most important thing, yeah, of course, we have to manage ourselves first. We have to make sure that we sustain ourselves first in order to help others. But the moment when you have that sustainability, you already can start doing some volunteering work. So for instance, like for myself, yes, I'm quite okay financially, but then people like Damien who needs help, I will be able to help him now because I managed to sustain myself. Then I can still go and help this type of people. Can you see that? But the most important thing is you got to start building and sustain yourself first. It's so crucial in order for us to help others. How is this resonating with you guys? You guys love this model?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm loving it. This is the first time I've seen this actually.
Yeah, as I said, this is the sexy model. Only sexy people will learn. All right, so tell me what you learned from this model. Tell me, how is that resonating with you? Share with me.
I think we need to learn in the trust, almost everybody in the world in that level before the success. Yeah. I think when you go up step by step and you understand more of your life and how you can put yourself in front to help people, how you know how to look after yourself. I think more that thinking about the sustainability, about not just whatever it is, what they call the financial thing that for yourself, but people around you. And you want that. And when you get out, be success in that. When you got that structure, you want to be a success, but you always gonna see people around you, and you're gonna serve. I think it's just automatically, to me, it's just make a difference. Like you said, like you want to make a difference, like in your family first, people around you first, and then when you do that, automatically you can see in front of you a lot of people that need you. I saw that many times in my life, but the thing is like, because when you, like, I don't have structure in business anyway. I doesn't have structure anything. Like, I do everything for myself and for my family and my immediate family, like people at kampong and sort of thing. But the thing is like, to go further, like you say, you need to be further up there. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay. No worries.
Beautiful. Anyone else who wants to share this? Was that resonating with you?
I think for me, I can say that what Sanya is saying is true. First of all, when you want to go step by step, with trust yourself, and then you don't trust others and trust yourself. But when you start trusting yourself and move further, you want to do something, and then you start moving one step ahead, one by one. This is what I do in my life as well. As I know what I want to do, and then you're sure what you want to do, and suddenly, of course, there's a lot of pressure out there. You cannot say no to them. You have to do certain things.
Yes.
And sometimes because of this, I wouldn't call it. It's like I call that pressure from the outside. Sometimes push you a little bit down, and then you have to go up again. So you have to be strong. Basically, in a way, you need to have a strong mind. To put yourself, in the same track. I want to be successful. Okay, where do I go? This is. So what you show there is actually, now I see it. Now it's written up there. Actually, we've gone through. So we have gone through that on a daily basis, and I think we see it. We see it, yeah. Exactly. But only we didn't structure that way, yeah. So I think for us right now, like you said, it's correct. Uniqueness. We are going left and right, up and down,
True.
Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. So now we are here to see, okay, this is a structure. Okay, what next? And we want to be in evolution. I'm sure everybody wants to be there, right?
Yes, everyone
Want to be there. Yeah. So to get there is like, okay, we are doing it. We are there. And thank you to all of you that are here. All the same. I hope everybody has the same mind, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Why
That
I'm
is
coming up with
so-
YUB Club. As I said, this is the elite. It's not for everyone. Again, as I said, like, it depends. It depends on, because you guys are actually here, relatable and uniqueness. And if someone from Trust join us, probably she might feel left out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do I get you guys
so.
in my group? Again, there's a tactic and strategy in my marketing. And you can start realize that all of you guys almost having similar character.
Yes.
How powerful is that? Right?
Can relate it. Yeah.
Yeah, very powerful.
It's-
How do you do
yeah.
it?
Just marketing, because I know I want to help people like you guys. I was like learning so hard how to reach all of you guys here. So you just imagine, Masna from Budapest. I don't know, Patty. I was just like having a talk and all of a sudden she was there. And Rose all of a sudden appeared in my masterclass. And Sanya, I know you like 10, 15 years ago.
No.
And all of a
That
sudden
long?
appear.
Yeah, that long.
Just because I did one live video about focus.
Yeah, but focus. I just like, wow, this is me. I just need that, and suddenly I saw it so many times, but I think it's for me to call her. It just like one big step. I jumped. That I had to take this leap. I said I have to because my focus is just Chacha Marba is everywhere. It's just like one day I would just say, no, I want to focus on my work. Suddenly I was like, oh, I want to focus on my business. Suddenly I say, oh, I want to focus to help my son. I said, what happened to my head? That's why when Yasmin talking about focus, I'm just saying, oh my goodness, this is me. I just jumped and I called her straight away after that. Isn't it?
Relatability.
Guys, later. This is all into marketing strategy where I use copywriting. So it's not just copywriting, it's a lot of psychology behind it. So because whenever I do coaching, so most of the women, this is what we call avatar. It's quite interesting, you know. So niche market is just your need. Okay, so whatever products or services that you want to sell, definitely you need to find certain specific niche who you want to offer your product or services to. So avatar becomes very, very detailed and specific. Normally, for me, for instance, like me, because I'm a coach, so every time when I attract my prospect, they are actually the one who resemble exactly almost like me. That's why we call it avatar.
Avatar, right.
So all your character is almost the same as my character. Interesting, isn't it? So this is how the digital marketing works nowadays, and it's just amazing. It's all about, because I've been coaching more than 500 hours, the language, every time when I speak to Mazna, I spoke to Patty, Rose, Sanya, and Bonnie, Catherine, Zuha, Zainab, the language that came out is almost similar. So from there, I know that, my God, these are people who are being attracted to me because they have almost the same issues, the same problem. And then after that, you're going to pick up and then you start thinking about how you're going to market your products or services based on your specific avatar. Is just amazing. Because to tell you the truth, all the companies out there, they are actually using this technique, avatar. So don't worry so much about that. But can you see how that actually relates again to what we are talking about? Because we are all entrepreneurs, right? So at the end of the day, you still have to put your entrepreneurship hat or marketer's hat. You are a marketer, you are a salesperson, you are a leader, you are everything. Agree?
Yes.
So what else have you learned from this structure? What else would you like to share?
I think this is new to me, so I've basically learned everything. I mean, from today to tonight, everything, So I'm very pleased that you show us this because I haven't seen it before.
As I said, this is very, very exclusive. Only YUB Club knows about this. This is too sexy to go out there.
YUB Club.
How about
I'm feeling sexy already.
Oh, We're gonna tango after this.
Yeah.
And you see, when you learn this, I don't know about me at the moment right now, as I look at this and what I've said much earlier just now, and you continuously in the back of my head at the moment, I'm self-reflecting. Yeah, I'm self-reflecting. I'm like, okay, I was here and I was there.
Yeah.
And as everybody here is sharing, like, okay, yeah. So this is, so basically what we are doing now, I think what we know is looking at what we have gone through.
Yeah.
And then, okay, now you're structuring slowly. Yeah, this is what I see. Yeah,
Mm.
this is what I learned now today.
Exactly. Because this exposure, you can see again, going back to trust. Because we should be very grateful with ourselves, because every one of you guys here are actually in this group today because you are ready to seek for help. So same goes during my time when I was like looking for someone. I did actually look around. That's what Magna was saying. You're looking for a mentor for 3 years. And I think Patty also, how many years you've been looking for a mentor, isn't it? I've been looking for many, many years. It's just that, as what you guys are saying, it just couldn't click. There's no chemistry, you know? It doesn't work. I tried this one, I tried with that one. It's like, it doesn't work. It's not me, you know? So
I never in my head want to ask to go for a mentor. I don't know why, but the thing is like, I think maybe my business is just I not. I said to myself, why I need just to maintain my business. That's it. I doesn't want to go more, or I want to go. But is it further? What is this? But when I joined this the drop shipping, I'm thinking like the business is totally then conventional business. It's just like up and down. That means you have to focus. But the meaning is you just not focus on that. And because I'm busy with end of the year kindergarten program, this and that, and early of the year I'm so busy with my son, this and that, whatever is okay. I'm thinking like, oh my God, you like all that focus. When I heard that, when you say, when Yasmin said about focus, I said, oh my God, I need this mentor. I need this because I can't go by myself. I'm thinking like, oh, I clicking my teeth. I just like, oh, the whole night. I'm just, I had to go. Oh, I had to go. And that's why I said, you just lost the question inside you that you need that. But at the end, I said, I need this. I have to go for this. I said, you didn't realize until you are in that situation.
correct.
Yes,
That's happened
agree.
as well. So the moment when we open up, I need help. So you just imagine, if I wouldn't be helped by my mentor, I don't think I can go this far.
Yeah, it's true.
And you see how important it is now. Not just having a mentor, but also the right group of people who can actually support each other. So that's the reason why I'm coming up with all this like-minded group. Because this is the only way we can work together. We can champion each other, support each other. It's a judgment zone. I always mention it over and over again. This is judgment-free zone area.
Yeah.
This is why we're going to learn together, help each other up, bring everyone up together. And it's just so hard to find that group, correct?
Yes.
So hard to find out.
Virtual hugs. Duty free zone. Free zone.
Yeah. I work so hard to build until this meaningful because I want to help more ladies like you guys, because I believe in you guys. They have that superpower to go out there. Please help the world. Save the people out there. They have so many problems out there. And every single one of us have our own potential to help uniquely in your own way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feeling empowering?
Yes.
Yes. Very empowering.
Yeah. So when I start this journey, you just imagine whatever that I'm sharing with you guys today, that grrr was like since 3 years ago. Until now, I still have that.
It just goosebumps.
All right. So anything else you want to share? Rose, you haven't shared yet. Do you want to share a bit, Rose?
It's just a very simple one. I mean, evolution is like a new you, right? It's a new you. How you evolve to transform into a new person. So to evolve into a new you, I think we have to change according to the level of thinking. So we need to improve step by step. So I think it's the process is more systematic and focused.
Yeah.
So we know where we are right now and we know what is our next step. So in the end, we can evolve successfully.
Yes. Love that, yeah. So evolving people is where they are very, very flexible if their level of thinking. They are very flexible. Sometimes they understand that sometimes they go uniqueness, sometimes they go tenacity, relatability, wherever. Because why I'm saying it's flexible is because it's not flexibility because of them, but they can calibrate. You can start calibrating with people. When you are managing, like for instance, like Rose, when you manage your client, you can start seeing, right, when you spoke to them, whoa, this is relatable, this is tenacity. So you know how to start calibrating, because this calibration, is so important, especially when you're building a relationship with your prospect. You want to say something, Rose?
Yeah, the trust, the level one, the trust issue part is very difficult to break through for a lawyer.
What do you mean?
Because they have a lot of fear, especially your client, correct?
Yes. They are very defensive. They don't open up. They have a very thick wall. So sometimes I cannot help them because of the trust issue. They don't open up. So how can I help them when they are not being honest or frank with me? So that's why I end up when lawyer has surprise in court, because we don't know the true story of them. Suddenly new issues, new evidence come out. Oh, I cannot help. This one I have to surrender because So,
again,
it's the same as me.
you know, because when I do start working together with my mentor, because who I want to help. So I was like doing a bit of research, and then I worked together with my mentor, and I was like thinking it's quite challenging for me now to support people. Trust. It's very difficult. You really have to be very patient with yourself. So that's why when I do this volunteering session with the refugees, immigrant, so sometimes it takes a while for me. Sometimes I feel very exhausted myself also to support these people, because that's what Rose was saying was so true. They do not want to open up and everything, and you can't change people. But sometimes you have the expectation because you feel, your compassionate level is there. You just want to help, for God's sake, change. You have that feeling?
Yes.
Because if you keep on having that thinking, you will feel very exhausted with yourself. So that's the reason why when I attract people working together with me, they are no longer in trust. Because I use the language better in my copywriting. When I do marketing, I use the language power, because after this, I'm going to give you guys the workbook, probably next week, where they have like a words, typical words, who these people are using, what certain words they are using here, so you can start catching up. And it's so, so powerful. Because again, as I said, in business, it's all about building that relationship. Yeah. So for me, when I start coaching, I already be able to identify from their language pattern and also their body language. I know where they are. But normally people who came to me is from relatability and uniqueness, not structure. None yet from structure, which is good. So it's just that I know how to support them. It's just that I need to calibrate myself. Because calibration is very important. You can't be here. You can't be like Tenacity, and you're helping people here. You're going to freak them out. Yeah. So in business, you got to know how to change your level of thinking. It's so powerful, isn't it? That's why, as I said, we are like, can hypnotize people. But around ethically, okay? It's not unethically, ethically. Powerful model. Spiral Dynamic by Grace. What's the name? Claire Grave. So
Claire Grave.
The name of that, this coming from the original model called Spiral Dynamic. So you guys can just pull up Spiral Dynamics. But then my mentor Sharon Pearson, she extended that in here. So
how do you spell Claire's surname? Claire surname. How do you spell her surname?
C-L-A-I-R-E. Claire, I think so.
Sorry, miss that. Say it again. Miss that.
C-L-A-I-R-E. I think so. Claire. If not, I'll just double check and then just email to you guys again. Claire Graves is G-R-A-V-E. If not, you just Google up Spiral Dynamics.
Spiral.